And we live, man. We got a special guest in the building. Father of Jaleel Hackett, Mr. Bernard Hackett. Bro, how you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
All good, man. You've been making noise on the internet, going at. I call him the king of all deceivers, Mr. Bill Haney. What's going on with that, bro? And where did this whole thing come from?
Man, this is a continuation from something that we've been dealing with for a long time. Back when my son was like 17, he was Devin was getting into it with Gary Russell Jr. Gary and my son, they got a long history. They just like family to each other, even though they go back and forth. And Jaleel came on one of the podcasts he was on, and matter of fact, it was Malachi's podcast, and told Bill, if you can't get that work with Gary, then you can get that work with me. And for real, I think he was just clout chasing on Gary. He really ain't want to fight Gary. But anyway, I guess Devin took it kind of personal, and he shouldn't take it personal with me. He should take it personal with his father. His father, the one that know and understand that Jaleel will fuck Devin up. He the one that was calling around telling people to get Jaleel off Devin ass. He called Leonard Ellaby, asked Leonard to get Jaleel off his ass. He called niggas we know in the street, asking them to get us together so that we can talk and become friends. That was him. His father ain't had no faith in him. His father ain't had no faith in him. Jaleel was just trying to get to work.
Yeah.
And from there, Devin been harboring this for a long time. So now moving forward, Jaleel was on, I think, on his live talking about Devin a sucker for trying to sue Ryan for assault and battery when we in a sport that's all about assault and battery. You know, how you gonna sue for assault and battery and we in a sport that requires you to assault somebody and commit battery?
I never seen nothing like that. I don't think I ever seen that. You got fighters like Miguel Cotto, Deontay Wilder. All they wanted was to get it back in blood, man. I never seen somebody like call the police type shit on in boxing. I never seen that type of shit, bro.
And guess what? You done seen Caleb Plant and Charlo get into it. You done seen Jared Hurd and Charlo get into it. You done seen a lot of fighters. You ain't never seen no fighters talk about I'm gonna file a police report for assault and battery. And that's what we train to do, assault and battery.
To turn slightly right.
Man. I think they cut from a different cloth. I seen an interview with Bill Haney. He was on Vlad TV. He said that he went to a private school. He admitted that he a private school kid and he went to college from media. I think that's why he's so good at using the media to manipulate the public, you know, in my opinion.
Turn right on the Frontier Drive.
Yeah, he good at it because he got a lot of people that want to live blind. Like I said before, I don't have no problem with nobody being a fan of somebody. But when they really shooting you bullshit, call them on the bullshit.
Right.
Call them on it.
Right.
You don't have people talking about somebody starving and thirsty. You have people talking about they just upset about a loss. My son and all the other young fighters of this next generation, they don't trip off losses. You want to know why? Because they just came from the amateurs. Where you lose in a tournament, you go right back and get in another tournament. Where you had certain dudes you was rivals with, you wanted to fight them on shows. How can you get mad when you got, I'm going to use Ryan and Devin. They fought each other 6 times in the amateurs.
Right,
That's called a rivalry. That's a rivalry. In the pros, Devin ain't showing nothing different. He didn't have heart then. He just was forced into situations.
Right.
They've been the same their whole time. From the gate, we said, hey, Bill, if y'all feel that way, Devin, you feel that way. If you don't want fighters, cool. Set up the spawn. My son will come out there and beat your ass with the 16s on. Or the 8s, it don't matter. Devin ain't saying, and Devin and them are professional league sparring people, right?
Right. All they do is just sparring footage.
Yeah.
They sparring kings.
Thank you. I'm telling you, you ain't gotta leak it. We can get Southpaw, we can get Mill City, we can get Michelle Joy Fell, any of the biggest channels. We can let them record it live, and they'll see you get fucked up. He don't want that. Look, he had a 14-2 guy. They offered him a good fighter, 14-2. Devin turned him down. That's what the Turk just offered him. Turk offered him a guy 14-2. You turn that down. Devin don't want to fight nobody if they bigger than kindergarten.
Yo, I didn't know about that. So Turkey Alashiki offered Devin Haney a 14-2 guy.
And Devin turned it down.
Damn.
He don't want to fight Tio. He don't want to fight Shakur. He just loves talking about fighters. He don't want to fight fighters. If you look at my post last week, Erickson Lubin about to fight a young talented fighter. Shakur Stevenson about to fight a young talented fighter. Devin Haney, the only one that won't fight a young talented fighter. He make excuses. Then Bill gonna talk about we an 8-figure nigga. What in the hell do money got to do when somebody slap the shit out you? Money ain't got nothing to do with a nigga slapping the shit out you.
Hey yo, Bernard. When I noticed that when all else fails, talk that money shit to fall back on. He like, yo, we rich though. You a rich coward. That's what I say.
Oh no, you saying fact. You saying fact. Yeah. And then I tell other people, I respect everybody who supported us and talk shit to Bill, but I told them, don't let Bill distract you with bullshit. I don't care if your wife is white, Chinese, black. I don't give a damn. If I see her in the street, I'm going to say, hey, Miss Haney. But if I see him in the street, I'm going to say, fake ass pimp. If I see Devin, he's a pussy. And I'm glad that people started hashtagging that joint. I saw it on the Rise podcast. People hashtagging Bill fake ass pimp Haney, and they hashtagging Devin pussy Haney. Make sure you put their middle names in caps because we want people to know pussy.
Say it again, say it again one more time. I promise you, I'm putting my videos. What'd you call him?
I call Bill fake ass pimp Haney and Devin pussy Haney. And make sure you put fake ass pimp in caps and make sure you put pussy in caps because we don't want nobody to misinterpret anything. We want them to realize that's what they are. So when you see them in public, even if he don't answer the Bill, because there's a lot of niggas named Bill, he will answer to fake ass pimp.
hey, Bernard, hey, how you feel about this right here? Check it out. When Gervonta Davis got locked up in early 2023, before he fought Hector Luis Garcia, Bill sent me this. And I'm thinking, why you sending me a man's mugshot, right? Just yesterday, he said, I'm all about supporting black fathers. I'm all about uplifting the black father. Last time I checked, Gervonta's a black father, and he passing a man mugshot around, bro. How you feel about this Fugazi call the police activity? We call police on the front window activity.
He a pussy. Once again, Bill can't say nothing but I know what I am. That's all. And I was mad at Devin for no reason. I can't be mad at Devin because if your father is Bill and he a fake ass pimp, he can't teach you to be nothing but a pussy. You ain't never seen no pimp fight no nigga. They fight women. That nigga's a pussy.
Yeah, bro.
That nigga Bill a pussy. And guess what? We all went to school. Every last one. If you over 40, you went to school in my same era, 40, 50 years old. If a nigga called you a pussy in school, we got to see you on the playground. We got to see you on the playground.
After school, 3 o'clock. We outside.
Yeah. Man, I done told Bill he a pussy. Oh, my bad. I told Devin he a pussy. I told Bill he a fake ass pimp. I want to make sure I don't get their names confused.
Oh, yeah, get it right.
I told him, do you want to spar with my son? Do you want to fight my son? And then I turned his words back on him. Since he said we broke, since he said we poor, since he said we can't do none of this shit. Mind you, I'm sitting in my car. Everybody know what them levers look like. My shit right. I flash my camera, all that. So, but I want him to think we all of that. Because if he's saying that, make a nigga rich by letting him beat Devin ass.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. Make a nigga rich by letting him beat Devin ass. We gonna stick to fact over fiction.
Thank you.
Let's look at the facts. My son has a loss. Devin has a 0 with a star beside it, but we all seen him get his ass tore out the frame by Ryan.
Man.
Now, let's do this. My son a bum. That's what he said. I want to make sure I'm clear. My son a bum. If my son is a bum, let's compare Jalil's first 10 fights, box rec, to Devin's first 10 fights. And when you compare them, they're not even comparable. Pete Dobson, who we fought in our 9th fight, is a better fighter than Devin fought in his first 20 fights. All I'm saying is fact over fiction. Go look at the records. Bill took the nigga to Mexico. Do y'all remember that Devin fought 3 times in 1 week in Mexico? He fought 3 times in like a 10-day span. But just the nigga that built it. Yeah, once again, I'm going to be honest. Bill Haney, in the last 3 years, deserves to be manager of the year. Because he guided the softest, pillow-fisted ass nigga to the best situation in the world. I'm going to be the first to say that. Congratulations, Bill. You should have been manager of the year.
I give him a little bit of credit for that. He get a little bit of credit for that.
Yeah. And now I'm going to go to the next step. Bill should not be coach of the year because if y'all remember the Lomachenko fight, which Devin even knew he lost, he said, Daddy, I can't hit him. He too fast. Bill ain't know what to tell him. Them niggas was so shocked they beat Lomachenko. It was unbelievable. That's number 2. Now let's move on because these are all facts you can go look at. When him and Regis went at it, when him and Regis went at it on TV, and Regis said, Devin said, you ain't knocked nobody out. Motherfucker Regis said, name somebody you knocked out. That nigga looked like he had amnesia. Then he started laughing because he know his father was buying them fights. Devin has been in the ring with guys who are older, guys who are smaller, guys who are cab drivers, like he say. He been in there with them dudes. When he get in there with dudes that can fight, Devin don't show he this American dream. He's the American pussy. Lenars had him fucked up. Motherfucking, when he showed his spawn videos, he had us food. I'm gonna be honest. He had all of us food. Maybe he had a good spawn session with Tank. For 4 years, we was going with that shit. But then guess what? The footage came out. And he needed to give Adrian Bronner a bodyguard job because Adrian Bronner saved this goddamn ass against Tank. He needed to make that nigga one of his bodyguards because he damn sure jumped in the ring and saved him.
Hey, yo,
but they don't want to talk about fact.
Hey, keep in mind real quick that Devin was getting ready for a fight. Gervonta had just got off a plane. Gervonta was not in fight shape, and he was landing the more bigger shots. He had Devin drunk in that ring from what I saw.
And then on top of that, he showed that he's really a pussy. When the man had his back turned, he gonna try and hook him.
Right.
And then when Tank
he tried to snuff him and shit. Come on, man.
Yeah. When Tank turned around and was going at him, he started backing up. Come on, man. Be real.
And how the fuck you ain't drop him? Hey, how you ain't drop him and you get a sucker punch? If a motherfucker got his back turned, you better drop that man. He don't. And the detention said, "What? Turn around and start put a work on him, man."
And then on top of that, see, these are all facts. This nigga go to a carnival with 3 of his motherfucking buddies. And this nigga going hide behind them 3 dudes. Remember, at first, he was standing in front. But then when the nigga stepped up that he was getting on, they stood in front and Devin reached over and punched him. And once again, he still ain't knocked nobody.
He missed.
Yeah. And then when he thought the heat was coming, he tried to walk off while his man's in there was jumping on the dude. Man. And this the nigga that y'all talking about real?
I would hate to see him in an interrogation room. I would hate to see Devin in the interrogation room because he's telling on everybody. He getting all y'all locked up. Telling me I wasn't there.
And Tank better watch out because I think Devin is secretly in love with Tank because he dressed like Tank. He do the tattoos like Tank. He do everything Tank do. If Tank go out here and cut his head bald, guess who's gonna have a bald head next? Devin Haney. I think they ain't mad with Tank. I think they in love with Tank. I think that's what it is. It's an infatuation. He waiting for them to get in the ring so he can hug them and hold them real close. I'm not letting go, ref. I'm not letting go, ref.
Hey, one thing that I feel like with Devin and Tank, I feel like Gervonta's strength is Devin's weakness. Tank came from the bottom, and everybody know that in boxing, people respect the story from rags to riches. They don't respect riches to riches. Like Devin was born rich. He grew up in Henderson, Nevada. That's like the safest neighborhood in the world. I mean, he don't know what it's like for people to. He ain't never seen nobody get smoked in front of him. His dad ain't never. He never had to struggle for shit. You know what I mean? So he see that. He see Gervonta. Gervonta wear a purse. He wear a purse. Gervonta get diamonds in the mouth. He get diamonds in the mouth. Gervonta get leg tattoos. He get leg tattoos. He just want to be like Gervonta.
He in love with Tank. He in love with him, man. I think what he really mad. Hey, I think what he really mad about is Jalil and Tank are friends. So he mad at somebody that he in love with. He not really mad at Jaleel about fighting. He mad because the person that he has the most admiration for, Jaleel got a friendship with. He hate that. You know, he like a stalker. I'm gonna kill everybody around the person that I love, but I'm gonna leave them alive.
Hell no. I think that like on some real shit, I think that Devin needed a comeback fight. And I think that I've been seeing this all over social media. I really feel like this is the fight right here. Let's just make it happen, man.
In all seriousness, though, Devin is a quality fighter. I just think that when I break it down, his first 17 fights was garbage. You can look at that. Jaleel's 10 is better than his first 17. But from 18 on up, they've been good fights. So in my eyes, Devin is 13-1. Jaleel is 9-1. How is that a mismatch? If neither one of them turned pro early, they would have fought each other in the U.S. championships, in the amateurs. So why are people talking about this ain't a good fight? I'm gonna say that loosely because the people ain't saying that no more. The people starting to look. Thank you, Devin Haney, because people starting to go look at Jaleel's old fights, old sparring, who he been in the ring with, and now they starting to say this is a damn good fight. And Devin's the A side. You are the A side. All you have to do, if don't nobody else want to promote the fight, all you got to do is call Eddie Hearns. He'll do a co-promotion with you. You putting your money up for your damn self, and you getting part of the revenue. Eddie putting up the money for Jaleel. So once again, everything is out of the way for you to get what you call a tune-up. If Jaleel is a tune-up, then put him in tune-up position. Shakur said the same thing about Schofield, and what did he do? He put Schofield in tune-up position.
That's
so
true.
Either you gonna shit or get off the pot. I don't mind people being Devin fans. One of his fans, I think, is Ray is back. He on my Instagram, on my Twitter line with him. He got tired of hearing our mouth. He said, "Hey Bill, why you don't just spar him and shut this kid up?" You know what Bill's reply was? "Nobody's gonna make me do anything I don't want to do."
Get your bitch ass out of here.
Thank you. I'm just keeping it a bean. Right. Bill, you got to come back and fight or your son going to retire. Jaleel got to come back and fight. You want all these millions. If you told me you were 8-figure nigga, Bill, you said you're 8-figure nigga. Why don't you promote the fight? Nigga, I'll let you pick our shorts out. I don't give a fuck. Whatever it take to get you in the goddamn ring, you can pick our shorts out. I hope you pick a motherfucking pink tutu, so when he beat your ass, they gonna say a nigga in a pink tutu beat Devin ass.
Man. I was watching Jaleel's fight versus Dobson just earlier right now, right before I had you on channel. I really feel like there is nothing that Devin could possibly do to give him any type of trouble. You know what I mean? I really feel like he'll run Devin over. You know what I mean? He can't put when you go into that ring with Devin, you're gonna come out the same way. You're not gonna get dropped, you're not gonna get cut, none. You know what I mean? So Devin is no type of threat. You know what I mean?
Man, let me tell you something. My son is an old school throwback fighter. My son learned the boxing game surrounded by old school throwback fighters. Kenny Ellis, Calvin Ford, Javante Davis, Truck Simpson, Gary Russell Sr., Gary Russell Jr., Antoine, Tonio. We ain't been surrounded by nothing but dogs. Nothing but dogs. And them dogs ain't never show my son no mercy. He want to talk about shit. We talk about it ourselves. My son was 15 years old. Antoine like an uncle. Them is uncles to him if you ask people. They was in it. Twan hit him. Boom, boom. Shorty go down. Not a problem. Twan say, nigga, this is what we do. You know what Gary said to him? That's what dogs do. We bite our puppies. We don't spoon feed them, moist dog food. We bite our puppies. You, Southpaw, you know Gary and them. Call Gary and ask him. Call Gary. Gary and Jaleel got into the longest argument ever. But guess what? You ain't never heard Gary or anybody else call Jaleel a bitch based on his actions. But we hear people call Devin a bitch all the time based on his actions.
Man.
Bill suck ass. When we asked about Spawn, Bill gonna say, oh, you still spawn, but your son big. I say, you spawn with big motherfuckers. Oh, most of them is amateurs. That's for the look of the camera. I said, okay.
He was spawn. I seen a video with him and Blair Cos. Blair Cos fight at 47, and that's when Devin was at 135 sparring him. So that's a lie right there.
Like, once again, I asked his fans, not ours, tell Bill to say I'm lying. And Bill ain't never said I'm lying that one time. I'm speaking facts over fiction.
Yeah.
Put the truth in one hand and put fiction in the other. See which one way up first.
Right.
If they put Devin in the ring, Jalil will fuck Devin up. Jalil will fuck Devin up. You put them in the ring. It's not nothing. I'm trying to clout on you or nothing.
What's he talking about here? He talking about what a lame get back in the corner. You start dry snitching gossip. Since you're looking for a P, go to Vegas. I mean, you gonna get what you're looking for. He talking about go to Vegas.
Once again, my response was, nigga, who you want to record it? You see what my response was? It wasn't no who you want to record it live. Because I'm not going for your bullshit. We just going in a closed gym. No, sir. Nigga, bring you out there. You got a big following. It's a whole lot of people that got a big following that would love to put that shit on live. See, he won't spar with us on live because if Jalil fuck him up, he got fucked up for free. Right. He won't fight us. He won't fight us in a fight that he promoted because that'll be Devin's last check. And I'm gonna be the first nigga to stand up for Devin after Jalil fuck him up. Jalil is that good, not that Devin's that bad.
Oh yeah, no, I hear you. I feel like since Devin Haney is suing for reputational damages, I take reputational damages as in you're not gonna get paid like that no more, bro. In what way can a fighter's reputation be damaged? That means that check's going down. People, hey, you're only as good as your last fight. In your last fight, I saw Devin crawling on the ground. So a promoter sees that. Devin, at this particular moment, is the promoter's worst nightmare. Like you're saying, if you want to come back, I think Jalil Hackett is the perfect opponent for him. That's what I think.
And guess what? The Turk putting on Riyadh seasons like they motherfucking commercials at Super Bowl. I'm sure the Turk would love it. The Turk put on great fights. Eddie Hearns puts on great fights. Notice we ain't mad at Eddie. Eddie a promoter. Eddie ain't no trainer. Eddie ain't no referee. He not no manager. He not none of that. He a promoter. Call Eddie. We've been saying call Eddie since day one, and he ain't picked up the phone. He ain't picked the only time he picked up the phone to call Eddie is to try and get us off his ass. That's the only time. All he got to do, he DHP. I'm gonna put his words back on him. I'm an 8-figure nigga. You an 8-figure nigga. Promote the fight. Promote the fight. You send us the contract. Matter of fact, tell him to send it to all the podcasters so they can show the contract online. So we all know it was a fair contract and we'll sign it. He's scared. He is fucking scared. And Devin is a cold-blooded pussy because I couldn't say this type of shit and my son hear it. Because my son would have been on social media saying, you called me a pussy? He was like, nah, we got to fight. Devin ain't going to say nothing because Bill's saying, be quiet. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Bill Haney was at home when Jalil fought. He wasn't watching Jalil fight because he wasn't thinking about Jalil. I'm going to keep it a buck. Devin was watching Jalil fight, getting drunk with some of his friends, and that nigga hit the send button. If Bill would have been there, Bill would have smacked the phone out of his hand and stepped on that shit. And stepped on it. So I know they wasn't together. Now Bill trying to find damage control. But the one thing I want all the people to remember, like your third grade teacher used to tell you, focus, focus, focus. Don't let this nigga come and get you distracted because that's what he do. He a hell of a magician. And the only reason he a good magician, because most of the people don't know, just look under the stage. You'll see the shit is a fraud. You'll see it's a fraud. Bill's smart. Bill don't mind Devin getting his ass whooped if he gonna get a big check. But he don't want to get his ass whooped if the check ain't gonna be big enough. It ain't that he loved Devin that much. Devin one of his top hoes. Let's keep it real. Bill is a pimp. Devin is his top hoe. He had a stable full of bitches and he had a Cadillac But when he got Devin to the point where he could turn pro, he told all them bitches, y'all can go choose a new nigga. I got the best bitch in the world, my motherfucking son. And he gonna pimp that motherfucking hoe till her pussy is run dry. And she's still wet a little bit. She still got a little bit of moisture left in her. So he ain't ruined her yet. See, that hoe ain't been ruined yet. You know, he been pimping her for years. But, you know, he got that bitch early. You know, Bill was at the motherfucking train station.
He caught a bitch.
Yeah, he caught a bitch coming. No, it's better. He caught a bitch coming off the train. When he caught the bitch coming off the train, he caught feelings for her. So he fucked her raw. He put a baby in her. But then the bitch wasn't worth nothing no more. So Bill put her out, but he kept the baby. And he groomed that bitch from day one to be exactly what we know now. Devin, pussy, Haney, streetwalker extraordinaire. Because he puts that hoe on the stroll whenever he need her.
Damn. I noticed that Devin was in that swimming pool with P. Diddy. How you feel about that?
Man, Bill sent that nigga to the party, man. P. Diddy sent a check to Bill. And when he got that check, he sent that hoe over there. That bitch ain't even get paid. That bitch ain't get paid. Devin been walking funny.
Hey, I really feel like Devin gonna be in that documentary Surviving Diddy. He's gonna be on episode 3 called The Wet Dream. That's what I feel. You know what I mean?
You gotta survive first. That nigga ain't surviving. He wanted to be at the party. He gotta survive Bill. He gotta survive the other niggas Bill been pimping him out to. Diddy at the bottom of that list. By the time Diddy got to stick his dick in Devin asshole, that motherfucker was already wide open. Diddy asked for a refund. He said, man, you sent me an old bitch and charged me new bitch money.
Man. You know what's crazy? He right now watching this shit. He watching this shit right now, man. Hey, yo, Bill, I know you watch, because every time he posts some, he screenshot my shit, and then he posts it and talks a little shit. Bill Haney, bro, I ain't never seen a more disrespectful call out. If your son Devin does not fight Jalil next, I don't know what to say about you. I don't think you'll ever get the respect in the boxing world that you so desperately desire.
You better make sure that you get everything you got to say in the next 5 minutes, because Bill Haney got a big ass bedroom, but he got 9 TVs in there. He done broke 8 of them motherfuckers already. He watching this shit on. He done broke them. He got 1 more TV left, and the next motherfucking ravishing insult is gonna make that nigga really jump out there. Bill don't want no smoke. Bill a hoe, man. No, my bad. I apologize again. I apologize. I keep misspeaking. Bill ain't a hoe. He a fake ass pimp. But Devin is his bottom bitch. That's his bottom. Hey, all these niggas out here be making these pictures and send them to me. Make me a picture with Willie Dynamite, put Bill face on it, and put his bottom hoe right there under his arm, and put Devin face on it, because that is what they are. Willie Dynamite and his bottom bitch.
Hey, tell everybody your Instagram. Hey, I want y'all to send him this. Hold up. Shout out your Instagram. Hold up. I'm gonna show y'all so y'all can send him.
Yeah, my Instagram is me, Bernard Hackett. You know, I don't have no alias like Bill do. I got one Instagram, Bernard Hackett, not alias.
Bernard Hackett, y'all go follow him on Instagram.
Man, please send me them pictures, y'all. Y'all done sent me some good ones. People been sending me some good ones. Please send me the pictures with Willie Dynamite. That's one of the top pimps ever on TV. And his bottom bitch. Put Devin's face on the bottom bitch. Don't make the mistake, because he not a pimp. He a bottom hoe. He a good pussy. And put Bill's face on the pimp, because Bill is a fake ass pimp. That's what the fuck we going for. Fake ass pimp Bill and pussy Devin Haney. And for all you Devin Haney fans, if this ain't enough to get that nigga out, ain't nothing gonna get that nigga out.
Man, I must say, man, you officially got the greatest call out of all time. I never heard no shit like this. If Bill turned this down, man, I don't know what to tell you. Devin need a comeback fight. They both coming off L's, and yes, Devin took a L. Like you say, you cannot erase people's memory. You only as good as your last fight. And in Devin's last fight, he got dropped 5 times, but the ref only counted 3. That's what I saw.
Man, y'all gonna stop saying Devin got dropped 5 times. Devin had on roller skates, man. He slipped 5 times. He had on roller skates. That nigga had on roller skates. That nigga had a Chewbacca outfit on. We don't even know what the fuck that shit was. But that nigga had on some push down socks and a motherfucking roller skate.
Man.
Tell him come beat this nigga ass. Oh yeah, Pimp's up. There you go. Pimp's up, hoes down. That's my guy. Make sure y'all, please, if I don't get to tell y'all do nothing else, make sure y'all remember Bill and Devin's real name. Bill, fake ass Pimp Haney, and Devin, Pussy Haney. The greatest father and hoe team in the history of boxing.
Damn. There you have it, man. Bill Haney, I know you watching, bro. Hey, if your son is not in the ring with your little Hackett next, I don't know what to say about you. I mean, like Javante say, pack him the fuck up and get him out of boxing. I don't want to see the guy no more if he's not in the ring with your little next. That's all I gotta say about it. That's it, man. But yo, OG, bro. Hey, I like that shit you talking, bro. You offended the channel. You always welcome on, bro. You are always welcome on Southpaw TV, bro. You know, to speak your piece on Bill Haney, the fake ass pimp. You know what I mean? The pimp.
Yeah, don't call him Bill Haney. Bill, fake ass Pimp Haney. You gotta give, you know, like the pimp named Slickback. Say the whole name. Bill, fake ass Pimp Haney.
Fake ass
and
pimp.
Devin, Pussy Haney. Yep, there they go. The best father and bottom bitch combination in the history of boxing.
Damn. Oh shit. But there you have it, y'all. I just seen the greatest call out in the history of the sport of boxing. Man, Bernard Hackett, bro. Thank you, brother, man. We needed that today, bro. I think you brought it. Everybody watching, y'all send us to Bill Haney. You heard the man.
And get me them pictures. I'm out with that. With that comment, I'm out. Get me them pictures.
All right, salute, OG.
All right.
There you have it, man. Till next time, we gone. Oh shit. That dude is hilarious, I must say.